Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Old RPG Gaming, and we are playing WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 GM mode. This is episode 4, I think guys, something like that. We're only early in the playthrough. Let's take a look at where we are then guys, where we left off before. We are 5% on the GM of the Year award. Fatigue wise, what do we got? We got William Regal on 4, he's our highest, so that's kind of, that's not a problem. We got a couple people that are content. CM Punk keeps losing, Jeff keeps losing, and so does Matt Hardy. So that's fine. We'll sort that out this week. If we take a look, we got a couple of minor injuries now. We picked up 2 of these. Like I said, it's very early in the Let's Play, so we've got to be careful not to pick up injuries like major injuries that are going to sideline the superstar. 3 weeks for William Regal, one week for Gregory Helms. It's not too much of an issue, we just got to be careful not to overdo it with them. Contract guys, we are miles ahead. We're absolutely fine, we've got 7 weeks yet. These are our rivalries. Obviously Regal and Helms are both in rivalries, and both of them are injured or have minor injuries, so we need to be careful, but we do want to try and keep the rivalries going. Our current champions, Batista's the World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. RKO is our United States Champ, and Rey Mysterio is our Cruiserweight Champ. Crime Time hold the Tag Team Championships as well. Right then guys, let's go into... Let's start with what we're doing on our first week then of the episode. So let's go events and activities. Let's have something like charity event, raises popularity and morale level. Let's try a charity event. Let's go for someone like... Let's see if we can raise Kane a little bit more. Big success. He didn't gain any fatigue. He didn't lose any fatigue. 4 fan popularity for the price of 500 cash. I mean, if I was a kid in hospital, the last person I'd want to see turning up at my bedside would be Kane. But whatever floats his boat, it's worked, and we get a +4 fan popularity. Let's carry on working on our skill improvements then. We're going to do endurance training. I can't remember who we were working on, but William Regal I know we've done. William Regal was in a rivalry with CM Punk, so I think we were on Punk. 5% that time. We're going to do exactly the same again. CM Punk. And we can actually check these as well guys. If we go into, if we click CM Punk, move over to this, no, this one, we can see there he's got endurance training 23, so that's good. That's, better than not having any at all. Let's go down to William Regal. I believe his is similar, 21, that's fine. Those have both got 20% extra when it comes to recovering fatigue over the week. So that's good. Let's start doing the others as well then. So we got one more that we can squeeze in before Smackdown. So we're going to go endurance training and we're going to do Batista. Big success, fantastic. Right guys, let's get on with the first opening Smackdown of the episode, shall we? Promo number 2, we are going to have an interview space for Jeff Hardy. Promo 1. We're going to have an interview space for Matt Hardy. Now, these 2 guys are going to be in the same match, and they're going to have CM Punk with them. So, we are going to go for this non-title match. We are going to go... I want... where the bloody hell could I find it? Tag team, no manager with manager. I basically want like a 3-on-3, but 6-man normal tag. I don't know if that's 3-on-3 or if that's like a triple threat of tag teams. What I basically want to do guys is CM Punk and the Hardys take on Shad, yes, JTG and William Regal. Let's see how this comes up on the card. Perfect. So I'm hoping the Hardys and Punk are going to have enough to take out Crime Time and William Regal, and I'm hoping it's not going to injure Regal any further. That's not a match that you usually see me do in GM mode, but I'm just thinking if we can get all three of those guys, Jeff, Matt and Punk, to win and continue the rivalry all in one shot, then why shouldn't we do it? Promo 2 and 1, both interviews for the Hardys. Not only does it raise their popularity because they keep losing and their popularity's dropped, but it also adds a little boost to the match rating. So if we put, there's 2 interview space on for the same match, hopefully that will drag the ratings up. Obviously Punk and Regal are rivalries, so that's going to drag it up as well. Fingers crossed that works to plan. Let's go for a triple threat for under the main event. We have Randy Orton, Kenny, and Randy's... Does he have a rivalry? I don't think he does. Okay. We'll put... Not Batista, we'll put... I don't want to put Ray in there. Ray's in a rivalry with Gregory Helms. We'll put The Undertaker in there. I don't think The Undertaker has any rivals. Nope. So the hometown superstar is Kenny. He's going to get a boost for that. Because they like seeing their hometown superstar win. So give him a chance to win. Well, put him against Orton and The Undertaker is not really giving him much of a chance, but the opportunity's there, go grab it, my friend. Match 3 then, guys. Let's get our other rivalries done. So let's go for, I don't know, Helms has still got an injury, so we're just doing a normal match just for this week for Helms, just to make sure he doesn't pick up anything any further. That's Helms and Mysterio in there. Match 2, we've got Kane in the rivalry, I believe, with Batista. So let's go for something like a 1-on-2, a handicap 1-on-2. We'll put Kane and Batista. No, 1 second. Who has the rival? I'm pretty sure they are in a rivalry, right? Okay, so Kane and Batista on the same team against. I don't think we have anyone left, Chavo Guerrero. And then we've still got a match to do. Okay, well, that's the only negative of putting the Hardys, putting 6 people in one match is we've only got a small group of superstars here, guys. So, unfortunately, we don't have anything to put on this card unless we put more superstars in. But I've seen the AI do it so many times. This week, we're going to leave that blank. We'll just see, what kind of happens, what effects it has. So, motherfucker. If the rest of this card is like this, then I might just throw the fucking everything out the window. Chavo, Mysterio wins, Orton beats Kenny. Kenny loses in his hometown, but the triple team worked. So full recovery for Helms, no further injuries. I'll take that. The only one that went wrong was Batista and Kane. Fan support, yeah, we won't look at that just yet, guys. Rivalries, right. Kane and Batista moved into the same rivalry. They lost because they were fucking around with each other, saying, you're the bitch, no, you're the bitch, and then they lost, even though it's 2 against 1. That's how they escalated to a 2 thumbs up. Use your imagination, that's what happened. Let's take a look who's happy and who's pissed off, shall we? Kane. What do you want, Kane? Kane just wants an extra bit on his contract. Perfect. And now everybody's happy. Way! Finally, right. Regal, we're going to be baby steps with for a couple of weeks. Everybody else has lost on fatigue, pretty much anyway. I mean, two on Batista and Kane, 1 on Helms, 2 on Regal. That is absolutely brilliant, guys. Now we can get through this week of... no, wait, it's Judgment Day. Fantastic, right, let's do our first pay-per-view. I completely did not see that when we were looking at the calendar, right? In that case then guys, World Heavyweight Championship, we're going to have a Hell in a Cell, and it's going to be Kane and Batista. That is our main event. Fantastic. Match 4. We can let's put the Cruiserweight Championship on the line, and we are going to go for, should we go for TLC or something like a last man standing match? Let's go for last man standing, and that of course is going to be Gregory Helms, who's just recovered from injury, so hopefully he doesn't pick anything up, and Rey Mysterio. So we got the big matches back now, guys. We got Hell in a Cell, we got Last Man Standing, so we might as well use them. So we got 2 titles on the line as well. That's going to help the match ratings. Of course, they're rivalries as well. We're going to go for the United States Championship now, and this one is going to be a 4-man battle royal. This is going to be Regal, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, and of course CM Punk. That looks like an absolute dream match, apart from William Regal, but we'll just pretend that Regal is like awesome or something. We would say that's not Regal, that's Brock Lesnar. So we got Punk, Lesnar, Orton and Undertaker, 4-man battle royal for the title. Sick. Right, match 2. Let's go 2-on-2, and we're gonna make it TLC Tornado Tag. Shad and JTG take on our Hardy Boys here, Jeff and Matt and Jeff, and that is going to be for the WWE Tag Team Championships. So all 4 matches so far have all got the title on the line, and then match 1 we're just going to make up the rest of the card with whatever we got left. I think we got Chavo and Kenny. So if we go for something like an Iron Man match, hopefully that will boost up the rating, as they are kind of like our lowest superstars, but they're not low. Remember, if you watched the last couple of episodes, I was working on getting whoever was the lowest popularity up, so the lowest in the group is still relatively acceptable, if you like. So we got Chavo and we got Kenny, 71-73 in an Iron Man match. God, that should be pretty cool. Right, so that is Judgment Day. That's our first pay-per-view setup, guys. Let's have fingers crossed for no interviews. No interviews? What the fuck? Let's have fingers crossed for no injuries. That's better. And lock it in. See what happens. Right, I'm going to make a couple of predictions. Let's see how well I can judge what's going to happen with this game. Now, I think Kane is going to win the Hell in a Cell match. Helms is going to win the Cruiserweight Championship. So I'm saying new Heavyweight Champion, new Cruiserweight Champion. I have a funny feeling that Randy Orton is going to win that belt and retain the championship. I have a funny feeling. I reckon the Hardys will win the TLC, and I reckon Kenny is going to win that. So remember that shit, guys. Let's see what happens. Right, so I fucked that one up. Chavo wins the Iron Man match. Shad and JTG beat the Hardys. What the fuck, man? The Hardys are legendary in TLC. That is bull crap. But hats off to Crime Time. They retain the championship. Undertaker is the new United States Champion. He beat William Regal and he won the Battle Royal. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive for any one of those to win that, because that's a tough match. But well done, Undertaker. I got none of them right so far, guys. There we go. Helms beats Mysterio. I just had a feeling about that one. Gregory Helms, he's been injured. We've had to have baby steps with him. We pushed him on popularity and he stepped up and won himself the belt. Good job, Gregory Helms. And then the main event, guys. There we go. Kane wins the Hell in a Cell. I kind of had a feeling that Kane would win because, you know, he's no stranger to Hell in a Cell. And that's why I really thought that the Hardys were going to win the TLC, given the history they have with the match. That was Judgment Day. Let's see how it went down with the fans. 4.5. That is fantastic for our first pay-per-view match rating. Fan changes clearly Smackdown. 550,000. That is fantastic. I am over the moon with that. and hopefully now we are not the lowest show. We may even be the top. Let's take a look. Let's see who lost what. Okay, it hasn't updated yet. Let's go to this day here. So we're just going to go skill improvement, endurance training, and we're going to go for let's go for Kane. Hell in the Cells, a big match. Success, right. No emails means no injuries. Fan-fucking-tastic. Fatigue is now a little bit more there throughout the whole group. You can see that Kane, obviously winning the World Heavyweight Championships, done him a world of good. He's nearly at the 90 mark for popularity. He's our top superstar. Gregory Helms as well has shot up underneath him because of his title victory as well. Same with The Undertaker. So all our title holders are now on top except for the tag titles. Ray, Batista are both former champions as of last night. JTG, they won last night. Regal's, I mean, I'm getting excited. I'm getting ahead of myself and like reading it in my head before I'm talking it to you guys. But basically on this page, if you see these popularity, every single arrow in the top half is up. There is 1, 2, 3 out of the entire lot. That is it. The Hardys and Kenny. They're the only ones who lost popularity. That is fantastic. Right. Let's take a look at our rivalries. They are all 2 thumbs up out of 3. That is fucking brilliant as well. Now we can take a look, guys, at the fan support and see what the change is. No, scrap that. We still can't see what the change is, guys. Right. Skill, maybe we have to get to the end of the week. We'll do that and then see what happens. So let's go skill improvement again, endurance training, and we are working on Batista and we are working on Kane. So 1 for Batista, let's go 1 for Kane. Ideally, if all your superstars have this skill at 100%, then they're gaining 100% more recovery in fatigue than a superstar without it. So it's worth doing, in my opinion, guys. Same again, endurance training, and we're going to go Batista. I find even getting it up to 20-25% helps. It does help. Right, let's head over into Smackdown then. We are going to shout big and loud about, here we go, slander promotion, about the other show, because I know that we're guaranteed to be ahead because we have the pay-per-view. So we're going to slander, and then we're going to go in for our main event. We're not going to put any titles on the line. We'll let those guys recover. They've just won their titles and work their asses off. They can chill for a second. We'll have Batista and Kane as our main event. We will have The Undertaker, and we will have Randy Orton in there as well. Match 3, we're going to go for a triple threat. We're going to put CM Punk, William Regal, and tell you what, Chavo, you can go in there as well, that is fine. Promo 2, let's go for interview space for Randy Orton. Yep, why not? Match 2 then, we need a, let's go 2-on-2, but with managers, and we're going to have Matt versus Jeff. So at least fucking one of them will win. And then of course we got Gregory Helms and Rey Mysterio in a rivalry as well. So we've got one there, one rivalry there, and there's the other one. So we've covered all our rivalries, and we've still got enough superstars to put on the match at the beginning here. And that's going to be Kenny and who's left? We got Shad, we got JTG. Let's go for Shad. Actually, fuck it. JTG is higher popularity. We'll do that. Right, let's get Smackdown done. See what happens. JTG wins. Jeff Hardy and Helms win. Punk beats Chavo. Randy Orton beats Undertaker, and Batista beats Kane. Good. No fucking emails means no injuries. That is fantastic. Can we now finally, we got a 3.5 in Smackdown, a 4.5 in the pay-per-view. Raw was 3.5, ECW was 3. So I'm hoping, guys, that made a huge difference. Can we see it yet? Is it going to change yet? Where the fuck is it? This one? Fan support? Still can't see the difference. Let's move past the weekend then, guys. Come on, it's got to have changed by now, surely. Fan support. What the fuck? I don't quite know how that's possible. That's left me a little bit confused, actually. We gained 5,500,000 fans, and it shows that we've lost fans. What the fuck? If you look at the little chart of the up and down, the lines, blue, red and purple lines, it does show that we went up and we were on top, and then we've dropped straight back down. So I just don't get it, guys. I don't understand. I did say at the start that it was more difficult than previous games to win the support over, especially between the 3 shows, but we gained another 2% in GM of the year. Let's just take a look over everybody then before we finish up. So 1 week left for Regal's minor injury. Kenny keeps losing and William Regal keeps losing. That's not a problem. We'll sort that out in the next episode. Everybody still has contract by at least 5 weeks, so that's fine. Fatigue is on the mend, even for those guys. That is all good. Rivalries are all still going well. We've actually got Punk and Regal on 8 weeks, so that's pretty cool. It's getting towards the 10 mark, which is when we get the chance to get 3 thumbs up. As long as it doesn't go wrong, that is, again, fantastic. There is the champions as it stands. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Undisputed champion. Who is better? Undertaker, the US champion, or Kane, the world heavyweight champion? That would be a good rivalry if our other ones die out. Maybe next episode. Gregory Helms is the cruiserweight champion, and the tag champions are Shad and JTG Crime Time. So that is it for the end of this one then, guys. If my voice has sounded different tonight, it is a little bit sore throat. It hurts actually to talk too loud or too fast, so I do apologise for that. My voice has sounded different. I've tried my absolute best for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Also, guys, if you want to get your own channel art or logo personally done for you, get in touch with the graphics designer that done my channel art. The Skype address is on the screen.